paintball. It's fast, it's brutal, and today, it's wet. Real wet. Here are the Regulators, not just a team, warriors, who don't just play paintball, they live it. But today, Mother Nature has other plans. She has turned the battlefield into a swamp. Every step is a gamble. Rain doesn't stop incoming fire. It just makes it harder to see it coming. Good news is, the Regulators, they adapt. They push through because out here, there's no such thing as a rain delay. Only victory, or a long, wet walk back to the pit.
Corbin Pointer,
Hunter Carter, Nick Torben,
Matt Volo, most of my teammates call me Volo.
Carlton Riley.
It's Farhan Qureshi.
Rich Dooley, play for the Regulators.
The Regulators.
On the Regulators. Playing with Regulators this year. It's kind of a tryout.
Play for the Regulators.
The Regulators.
I've been playing on the Regulators since 2016, 2017, and I've been playing paintball since I was 15, so 16 years now. The Regulators, we've been together for a long time, and we have a lot of experience on this line. So we take a little bit of a hibernation during the cold season, but once we get back into the swing of things, it's pretty heavily like every weekend, every Sunday, sometimes Saturday, usually at NR, but we mix up the fields every now and then.
Do you have any expectations for the season?
I have higher expectations than last season. Last season was one of our worst seasons in Regulators history. So I think we're going to kick it into high gear this season and really learn and just evolve from last season. And I don't know. I want the series. I want the series. We won D4. We've placed highly in D3, but we haven't won the series. So this is the year.
Want to try to finish in the higher positions of the season, so we're not having what we have happened last year with finishing either middle of the pack or bottom of the pack. We should be doing what we did at the end of the season last year with placing third on podium every single event.
Do you have any expectations for the season?
I don't have expectations as far as like where we're going to finish in the season. I have high expectations that we're going to do well, but I look forward to seeing kind of how the season evolves and how we adapt to some of the challenges we face.
First place for every event. I want to be able to win the series title, and I think last year we didn't do too hot, so this year we want to kind of come back with vengeance and first place for every event.
I've been hearing that past couple times through the interviews today. Can you elaborate on that? What happened last season?
So we had a lot of people in and out. I didn't play much last season, so I didn't contribute much to on the field, but I did help coach an event. I think there was a couple positions on the field where I think we lacked, mostly the snake side and kind of one on the Dorito side some events, but I think this year we've got it ironed out, so we're gonna do a lot better.
I think it's always numero uno, right? Like go for the gold. Hoping we get to travel a little bit more this season. Get out and do some of the NXLs, one or two. But obviously here on the home turf is be the biggest place. Gotta rep the regs at the place where we play the most. So
The next thing I want is a series title, which I've never gotten. And when I started thinking about teams who are like always there, just need that one little thing, it's Regulators. I mean, they're always in the hunt. So I feel like with this team, we're gonna take the series. No questions. It's going to be fucking, we're going to murder it.
Do you have any expectations for the season?
Title, man. Like a lot of these guys have, we've played together before. Some of them played up to, D2, including myself. I think that the expectations have to be high, just for as long as this group's been together. And, we took 2 third places last season. I think we finished in the top 5 for the season. So, I mean, it's only up from there. And I think we all expect to get first, or it's a disappointment.
I think we've made it a point to make the most out of our time out here. We're busy, but like we're busy, you know, we have families and stuff. So when we come here, we're very focused on like, let's get it done. Let's get our drills in. Let's get our points. Let's practice like a tournament. We hustle to load paint and to make sure that we're, you know, making the most of our day.
So we won the first one, or we lost the first one, won the second one. We changed the game plan a little bit based off what we saw the first point, and I think that worked, right?
More body snake side, was that?
Well, yeah, people saying a lot. We switched
Yeah.
to Dorito run.
Oh,
Yeah. So I think that was, you know, great adjustment. You know, that's something that other teams don't, you know, always do. They just run the same game plan both points in a row. So kudos to that. What were you guys discussing about Dorito side?
That between me and Farhan, neither of us were committed to being the 2 on the Dorito because I ran up to the middle and it left Farhan in a position of like, is he the 2 or should I still be playing the 2 at that point? Because I was switching sides and not committed just to Dorito.
We just weren't detailed to that degree
I think
in our
that comes with
pregame plan.
learning the field too, and like we don't even know to ask those questions that far yet.
Do you have anyone specific you look up to in the paintball world, or?
Mostly my teammates. I'm not really a big star-studded player guy. I like watching pros play, and all of it always. But honestly, our captains, Corbin and Ross. Ross has been one of my best friends for going on 13, 14 years now. He's what got me into this sport, playing at this level, and I've always just admired how he keeps at it, and like from all the aspects.
Is there anyone in particular you look up to in the paintball field?
Yeah, definitely. The biggest one is Ross and Corbin, the captains of the team. They've definitely been a lot of personal help to me and within the game itself, but they're probably some of the most down-to-earth guys that I know, and they've put their heart and soul into this team, and I really admire that and want to do the best that I can for them and also for the team as a whole.
Do you have anyone specific you look up to in the paintball community?
I don't look up to very many pros. I look up to the people that I grew up with. I look up to Ross on our team. Even though he's my age, I've always looked at him as like an older brother. Like he is just such an example for everyone to do your best by others. And I think we've evolved our team around that. We want to do the best by each other, and I think that all started with Ross at the core, and I really do look up to him. Yeah.
Someone who's new, getting into the realm and the community of paintball, a beginner.
Okay.
What is some advice you would give them?
Man, stay in there. Your first team might not be your team, but you will find your team as you keep coming out here. Don't be afraid to play the better teams. Stay humble. Stay humble and enjoy yourself. You know.
Trying to get into paintball, what is some advice you would give them?
Advice. I would suggest if you want to get into paintball, you really need to come out to the field and just play, especially here at NR with some of the friendliest guys that you'll find. When I was starting out trying to play competitively, because I played when I was younger, but not competitively. As I got older, when I came out here to play, I was able just to jump on teams and start playing. I don't know if that's the case everywhere, but if you actually want to be serious about it, you really just need to be here. You're not going to be able to just join a team without coming out here and building some rapport with the other players.
I would say stick with it. Sometimes it's tough and you may get shot a lot instead of doing a lot of shooting, but just kind of staying with it, building rapport with your teammates, finding 5 guys at the field that you like to hang out with off the field and on the field, and then kind of playing together, playing local events. I feel like you build a lot of strong and lasting relationships throughout your life that way.
If you're just getting into paintball, I'd recommend that you master the woods and get to know, just have fun for a while. Because once you take it to tournament level paintball, there's a little bit of a commitment level there. There's gonna be more money involved and much more time. You know, if you're not coming out almost every weekend, you know, you're probably not advancing as quickly as a lot of your other teams on the same level as you. So master the woods, have as much fun as you can, you know, playing rec ball and get to know some people. And then when you're ready to advance, bring that whole group up into some tournament level paintball like here at NR. It's just some great fields.
What advice would you give to someone beginning, like trying to get out there into the realm of paintball? What is your core advice you would give them?
To never give up. I know that sounds cliche, but being in this community for a long time, the people that I've seen go the distance are the people that have been around for 15 years now. Like they never stopped growing, and they never took really breaks from paintball. They just kept going and refining their craft. And you never saw Kobe Bryant not playing. Like he practiced his craft and perfected it. So, don't give up, keep grinding.
And last question, what is your ultimate goal for the sport?
My ultimate goal is to play as long as I can with the friends that I have playing, because I couldn't go play for another team now. I love these guys. This is the team I want to play with. They're my brothers. I see them outside of here. So as long as we can do this till the wheels fall off, we're going to do it. So my goal is to just keep this train going as long as possible.
All right, well, thanks, man.
Thanks, man. That was awesome.
Yep.
Push it, do it. You're going to see me at my bunker like this. Come on! That's what I'm going to do all the way.